What's going on, everyone? Super Thomas 15 here, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from right in front of me, guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Thomas the Tank Engine Special Edition Engine 70th Anniversary model. Guys, I gotta say, this is one of my favorite pieces, if not my favorite piece of Thomas merchandise ever. Like, I've actually had this for a little over a month now. I ordered it back in July and it got here on July 11th. And I've been waiting for the perfect time to make a review. So yeah, I figured the perfect opportunity was to make one today. So yeah, here I am, guys. So welcome back to my channel. Without wasting any more of your time, let's dive right into the review. Now, this engine, I've been wanting this for a while now, guys. Like, I was like 9 when it first came out back in 2015. I told my mom about it, but I never ended up getting one. It was for sale on the Thomas Wooden Railway website, even though it's not a wooden railway item. I mean, it's not made of wood, obviously. It's a die-cast engine, but it was on the Thomas Wooden Railway website for like 40 something dollars, I think. It was like 45 bucks, I think. I'm not really for sure. If it was, that's a nice little nod to the year Thomas came out, 1945. And in 2015, that was Thomas's 70th anniversary, as I just told you guys. But yeah, I've been wanting this engine for like 10 years now, guys. Almost 10 years. Well, you know what? I'll just round up. 10 years. Yeah, a decade. I looked for it everywhere online, but I could never find it. Like, it was out of stock everywhere, and like, I looked for it on eBay forever. I typed in Thomas and Friends Special Edition engine, and all it pulled up was like these other types of things. It pulled up that Wooden Railway Anniversary gift pack that came with the 1945 Thomas and the 2015 Thomas, but I already have that, so yeah. I found that at Toys R Us, and I wish they sold this at Toys R Us too. It would have been, like, I would have been able to get it then, but yeah. And like I said, it's one of my favorite pieces of Thomas merchandise ever. I've been wanting it for so long, and now I finally have it. Now, the price, it was pretty hefty. It was like 300 and something dollars. It was like 325, I think, rounding up. I don't know. It was around $300. I know that, guys, a little over $300. But yeah, it was worth every penny, guys. I love it so much. I can't believe I finally have it now. I've been wanting it for years, and now I have it. I finally have it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, enough chit-chat about that. Let's jump right into the review. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them out of the box and get started with the review for you guys. I'm gonna review Thomas and the piece of Trek he comes with first, and then I'll review the box and like show you all the details of it. But yeah, let's go ahead and take them out of the box so we can get a closer review, guys. A closer inspection at them. Sorry for the fan in the background. It's a little warm in here, so yeah, you guys know. I told you guys yesterday that I would be making a new toy review would be out soon, so here I am. Alright. Actually, let's do this. Be careful. That way I can just slide him out. Come here, Thomas. That works, I guess. Yeah. Come on. It's really hard getting him, like, back into the box once I've taken him out. He won't stay on the piece of track, so I just said, screw it, it's fine. I have OCD, so, like, stuff like that really bothers me, but I just learn to deal with it sometimes. Sorry about this, guys. It's easier getting him out of the box than getting him back into it. I'm just trying not to tear it. There we go. And there we go, guys. He's officially out of his box. I love him so much, guys. I can't believe I finally have him. I've been wanting him for years. Alright, let's dive right into it. Now, like I said, this is a die-cast engine, even though it was for sale on the Thomas Wooden Railway website. It's not a wooden railway engine, obviously. It's not made of wood. It's made of die-cast. It's made of die-cast metal. But yeah. So there's it. Now, this Thomas it's an accurate one-to-one model of the CGI Thomas, as you can tell from the facial expression, the type of face they're using. In 2015, like the CGI series, like they had a reboot, not like a one-to-one reboot like All Engines Go. Ugh. Like, it was just like, I don't want to say it was a reboot, but like the characters got recasted and the animation changed. Like, starting with The Adventure Begins, the animation looked different and all the voices were changed. Most of them anyway. Specifically Thomas, Percy, James, and Sir Topham Hatt, along with a few other characters I might be forgetting. But yeah, I love his cute little face so much. Look at him, guys. So there's what he looks like from the front. There's his face, his funnel, his buffers, and his... Now, His footplate might be missing a few details, but I'm not complaining. It's a white running board. That's what I meant. Running board. That's the name of it. I love that his running board's white, or it's like a grayish white almost. It's not like a white snow white. It's just like it's a white mixed with gray type of mixture, guys, as you can see. But yeah. And here's what it looks like from the sides. Like I said, it's an accurate one-to-one not recreation. It's a one-to-one model of the CGI Thomas. Yeah. And it's made of die-cast metal, as you can see. It's not completely metal. There are a few plastic elements, like specifically his smokestack, his funnel, the top of his cab, and his coal bunker. And his wheels are plastic too, I think. Yeah. There's what he looks like from his right side and his left side with his number 1, as always. And on the back he has his lamp iron, and it's painted gray. I love the attention to detail on this so much, guys. There's his back buffers, and there's his coupling rod too. Or just coupling. His coupling rods are what's on his wheels. But yeah. Sorry it took me so long to get a review of him out, guys. I just wanted to make sure it was done right. But yeah. And here's what he looks like from the top. There's his whistles, his dome, and his boiler. And there's his windows, too. It'd be cool if you could see out of those. If I had to complain, though, I'd say the whistles and the couplings aren't painted, but it's a small detail that can be overlooked, guys. And if you really want to see it painted, you can paint them yourself. But, yeah. I wouldn't mess with this, though, because he's perfect. Can't mess with perfection. And now let's take a look at the inside. His cab does open up, guys, which is really awesome. As you can see it actually says this on the box. It says finely, sorry, Thomas. It says finely sculpted details. And you can actually see inside his cab. Yeah, the inside of his cab is detailed. That's something that no other Thomas toy has ever done before, I think. Yeah. There's all of his controls, like what makes him go forward, and there's his firebox right there, and it has fire in it. Awesome. Love the attention to detail on this, guys. And there's his coal bunker, and there's his windows too. Now the windows do have plastic in them, as you can see. That's another little attention to detail that I love. Yeah. Alrighty then, and the bottom of this, I'm pretty sure most of the interior of the cab is plastic, but this part, sorry guys. This part is metal, right here. All this is metal. And I think they painted, this might be like a yellowish gold, or maybe it's just gold, I'm not for sure, but yeah. Oh, something's wiggling. Is there like a... Yeah, it's probably nothing, but yeah. Alright guys, there was the inside of his cab. Now, another little complaint I have about this one is that he squeaks when he rolls, but I'm not really planning to play with him that much. I mainly leave him in his box, and I like to look at him as a display model, because that's what he is. But yeah, I get him out sometimes to admire him, in all his beauty, but yeah. And I got him out, obviously, for this review. I wanted to, unbox him for you guys. Well, not really unbox him, just take him out of the box so you could see him. But yeah. But let me show you what happens when you roll him. He squeaks when he rolls, but like I said, I'm not really planning to play with him that much. It gets the sound is kind of annoying, but I'm not complaining about it. I mean, I guess I am, but I'm not. Like I said, I don't really plan on playing with him that much. I do get him out sometimes to admire him in all his beauty, but I can overlook the squeaking. Like I said, I love this model so much, guys. It's one of my favorite pieces, if not my favorite piece of Thomas merchandise. It's right up there with the 80th anniversary Playroom model that I reviewed 2 or 3 months ago, back in May when I got it. Yeah. I looked on eBay because I was going through my old emails. Let me tell you the story about how I found this one. I was going through my old emails, and I found an email that I sent to my mom. I was looking for I was looking for a Trackmaster Lady. So I clicked on it, and I clicked on a Trackmaster Lady I clicked on a link for a Trackmaster Lady that I had found, but that lady's obviously gone now because this was years ago. But yeah, I clicked on it, and I was it said, sorry, this item could not be found. I was yeah, I knew it. So I was scrolling through and seeing all the other items, and then I came across this, and I was oh my god, the special edition engine! I've been looking for this for years! So I clicked on it, I was $300? Damn, that's expensive. Well, it is rare, so I was like, yeah, it's worth every penny. So I went ahead and ordered it. It already had a bunch of watchers on it, and I was like, not today. I'm gonna get this before anyone else does. So I had to snatch him up real quick. And yeah, and like I said, he was worth every penny, guys. I mean, just look at him. If any of you who are watching this right now and you wanted this and I took it from you, I am so sorry. But I've looked on eBay. There are a few more now. There's like one or two more I saw. One that's perfect in the one that's in mint condition in the box, and then there's one that's in like Canada. I think they're actually both in Canada, actually. There's one that's in Canada that's just like, it's not in the best condition. Like, he's missing his cab roof and everything. I was not getting that one. There's no way in hell. Excuse my language, guys, but yeah. All right, guys, enough about that. Now let's look at the piece of track he came with. The piece of track is gold, but obviously it's not real gold, guys. Otherwise, this would have been way too expensive. But yeah, it's a piece of plastic, obviously. But yeah. And there's like little etches on the track so you can set Thomas on it perfectly, so that way he doesn't like roll around on his own. But yeah. You can set Thomas on it when you want to just have him as a display. But yeah. There you go. Let me spin him around for you guys. Be careful because I don't want him to fall off. I love him so much, guys. I'm so glad I finally have him. Sorry if you heard me humming, guys. I was just humming the Hero 2 song from My Hero Academia. There's what the top of it looks like, and there's what the bottom of it looks like. Alright, guys. Now we've got the review of both can't forget to do the size comparison. If you guys need a size comparison of what he looks like, here he is right next to a wooden railway Thomas. An actual wooden railway Thomas. It's a 155 scale. No, actually, it's 148. It says that on the box. Yeah. There's what he looks like right next to a wooden railway Thomas. And if you need a further comparison, here's good old Lightning McQueen. So there's what they look like. All right, guys. Oops, sorry, guys. I was just spinning them around so you guys could see them. Alright, guys, now that all that's out of the way, excuse me, now let's take a look at the box he came in. I gotta say, I love the design of this box so much, guys. Like, from the bottom you can see it says Thomas the Tank Engine Special Edition Engine, and then there's a picture of what the inside of his cab looks like. It says Finely Sculpted Details. Now, it does say for ages 3 and up, but Thomas is for all ages, guys. You guys know that. And it says Diecast 148 Scale L Metal Engine. Then there's the Thomas & Friends logo. And over here it's supposed to be like the 70th anniversary thing, but it doesn't say 70th anniversary. It just has a picture of Thomas's silhouette with the number 1, but it's fine. And then from the top of the box, you can see there's the Thomas & Friends logo again, and there's a concept picture of what the model looks like. That's what it looks like online for like the concept pictures and whatnot. But yeah, there's Thomas with the golden track. I love the little sunshine thing right there too. And then there's the Fisher-Price logo. And on the back, it has a better picture of the. That's another picture of the concept for Thomas, like the. I don't want to say concept, but I don't know what else to call it. But yeah, it's the concept design for it. But yeah, it says Thomas the Tank Engine Special Edition Engine. This special edition Thomas engine is designed with realistic touches, featuring a connector rod that moves as the engine is rolled along, and a roof that opens to allow access to the interior of the cabin. This Thomas engine can be proudly displayed and passed from generation to generation. I know that's right. And there's the Thomas & Friends logo again, with the Diecast 148 scale metal engine. And here's pictures of the details that he has. It says working wheels and connector rod, open roof to see inside detailed cab, and finely sculpted details including realistic whistles, buffers, and more. And then here's a little warning. It says warning, small parts may be generated for fun. And it says, for fun facts, games, and more, visit www.thomasandfriends.com or www.fisherprice.com/thomasandfriends. And there's the Fisher-Price logo again. And on the bottom of the box, it has the little Thomas & Friends Pick Ends logo. I think that's from the model era of Thomas, like the hit era, I think. Yeah. It says Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, created by Britt Allcroft, and it says a bunch of stuff right here. Based on the Railway series by the Reverend W. Audrey, copyright 2015, Ghislaine Thomas Limited, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. But yeah, it says, keep this package for future reference as it contains important information. Colors and decorations may vary. Conforms to the safety requirements of ASTM F963. I don't know what that means. There's the Hit Entertainment logo and the Fisher-Price logo again. And then here's a little Fisher-Price consumer assistance number, I guess. It's like customer service, I guess. Yeah. Sorry I said that twice, guys, but yeah. And then here's a little, I guess it's a little like, maybe it's like what they, I guess it's like the barcode, what they would scan if it was in stores, but yeah. And then there's a little code number. It says CGM, it says ID CGM 20, ID CGM 220910 or 6, I think. I can't really see through it. But yeah. Oh, here's another side of the box, guys. There's the Thomas and Friends logo again with Thomas the Tank Engine Special Edition engine and the Fisher-Price logo. And then here's another picture. There's a Thomas and Friends logo one more time with the concept image of Thomas and Thomas the Tank Engine Special Edition engine with the Fisher-Price logo. All right. All right, guys. If there's nothing else, I guess that's it for the. I was about to say reaction. I'm so used to doing reaction videos on my Reaction Z50 channel. But yeah, if you guys need further review, here's like the plastic that came in the box. It's nothing special. There's the plastic, and here's some more cardboard. But yeah, like I said, it is a little hard getting him back into the box than it is getting him out. But yeah, like I said, guys, I love this diecast engine so much. Like, I've wanted this piece of Thomas merchandise forever now, and like, I'm so glad I finally have it. Like, I've wanted him since I was a little kid. I looked for him everywhere, and I finally have him. I knew I would find him one day. I just said to myself, I'll find you one day, Thomas. I know I will. And now I finally have you. I'm so glad to have you. I'm so glad to have you, Thomas. I guess this is like the world's way of repaying me, because have you guys heard of Cool Props? Like that, they were making like the replicas of the trains they used in the engines they used in the actual show. Well, they went like defunct or something, bankrupt earlier this year, and now they said everyone that ordered an engine won't be getting one, and they probably won't be getting their full refunds either. So I guess this is the world's way of giving me, like, they're giving me compensation or something for not getting one of those, because I really wanted one. Because I figured if I never found this model, I would at least get the Cool Props model to like take its place. But now that I probably won't get a Cool Props model, I have this one, so it'll be fine, guys. But yeah, like I said, and I keep saying, I'm so glad I finally have it. It's one of my favorite pieces, if not my favorite piece of Thomas merchandise ever. Mattel did such a good job, or Fisher-Price actually did such a good job making this model. Like, chef's kiss, Mattel. Fisher-Price, thank you guys so much for making this, even though it was like 10 years ago at this point. But yeah. Anyways, guys, if there's nothing else, that's going to wrap it up for today's review. And for my rating for this toy, 10 out of 10. Actually, 1 million out of 10. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, one of my favorite pieces, if not one of my favorite pieces of my favorite piece of Thomas merchandise ever. So yeah, if there's nothing else, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's toy review. So once again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to all 4 of my channels now. I know I told you guys about my newest channel. I'll leave a link in the description to it below. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today's Ace Toy review. So once again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe to all 4 of my channels. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. This is Super Thomas 15 signing out. Peace out, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one.